I posted an image not long ago and a lot of you asked, how and what are these companies? So here it is. Okay, video done. Kidding. Please don't go yet. That will be a very big impact on my view duration. And if you're interested, in today's video, we're going to talk about my dividend stock portfolio. Yes, item by item. And we're also going to discuss why dividend stock investors win every time. To start, this video is about transparency and showing that whatever I discuss or talk about on my videos is something that I personally do and follow. This video is not about flexing. Like every kababayan, I'm still early on my investing journey and I still have a lot to learn. Let's start from the lowest amount invested and work our way up. So first is Micron Technology. I own 4 shares with a total amount of $322. Next is Starbucks. I own 4.1 shares with a total amount of $369. The lowest third is Google or Alphabet. I own 0.26 shares with a total amount of $710. These stocks are actually new to my portfolio and I just started investing in them. I'm actually down by $90, but I still continue to increase my position and dollar cost average. To keep my video short, I'll be discussing why I'm investing in these companies in another video. Next is Home Depot. I own 2.74 shares with a total amount of $936. We're stepping it up and we're going to go to my 4 digits investments. We'll start with American Express. I own 5.89 shares with a total amount of $1,124. Next is Walt Disney with 8.79 shares and a total amount of $1,223. I'm actually down by $125 on this one. I also own 6.22 shares of Meta at $1,347. This holding is actually where my biggest loss is. I'm currently down by $634, but I am still keeping it and dollar cost averaging to lower down my cost basis. I'm also investing in Target with 6.44 shares and a total amount of $1,457. We discussed in my previous video that Target is a dividend king, and we also talked about how to build a monthly paying portfolio on that video. So far, if we add all the loss and gains from these companies, the total return is negative $600. Ouch! Before we continue looking at my portfolio, let me ask you a question. Why dividend growth stock investors win every time? Yeah, sorry, I had to say it for the YouTube algorithm. Dividend-paying companies build a compounding source of passive income. Companies increase and grow their dividends year over year, essentially giving us investors a raise. And the best part of it is that dividends are not related to company stock price, ignoring market volatility. Reinvesting your dividends will also increase your share, increasing the dividends that you will receive in the future. Now, imagine if you continue this process multiple times for a long period of time. This is one way I was able to increase my position on the companies that I'm showing you right now. Let's go back to my portfolio. I'm invested in Pepsi with 10.47 shares and a total amount of $1,705. I bought Pepsi on a high cost basis and every quarter I received a dividend of $11.25. Next is Coca-Cola with 28.79 shares and a total amount of $1,730. Coke is one of the first companies that I bought when I started investing. Since this is also a matured company, my gains is not that high at $226. But the consistently growing dividend of $12.65 is something that I'm very happy to receive every quarter. On healthcare, Pfizer with 33.18 shares and a total amount of $1,809 is one of the companies in my portfolio with a really high return and high dividend. Currently, I'm up by $519. The dividends that I received is $13.26 every quarter. One of the reasons why I have this kind of return from Pfizer is that I started investing 1 year before the pandemic. The last consumer staple on my portfolio is Kroger with 32.59 shares and a total amount of $1,819. Kroger is fairly new to my portfolio. I started investing in Kroger last third quarter of 2021 and continue dollar cost averaging up to now. I'm up about $512 and the quarterly dividends is $6.84. Going back to our topic, why dividend growth investors win every time. While earning dividends, you still own the companies that you're invested in. You don't need to sell these ownership to cash out your investment gains. Since these are valuable companies and businesses, owning them long-term provide more compounding benefits for us investors. If you're getting value, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. This is one way for me to know that you're enjoying my content. And if we're just meeting for the first time, hi, my name is Ron and welcome to Pinoy Stock Investors, where we help our kababayan start their investing journey. Back to my portfolio. One of my monthly payers is Stag Industrial. I own 47 and 33 shares with a total value of $1,947. My monthly dividend from Stag Industrial is $5.76. I'm also invested in Johnson & Johnson. I own 11.58 shares with a total value of $2,026. Quarterly, Johnson & Johnson pays me $12.27. Another monthly payer is Realty Income. I own 33.74 shares with a total value of $2,256. Monthly, I received $8.31 from Realty Income. One of the first companies that I invested in and the only bank on my portfolio is Bank of America. I own 55.10 shares with a total value of $2,365. Quarterly, Bank of America pays me $11.57 and I'm currently up by $581. When I started, I only have $100 to invest. By reinvesting my dividends, starting from my first dividend, which is 89 cents, my investments started compounding and my dividends started growing. The last point of our topic for today, why dividend growth investors win every time, is you save so much mental and emotional energy being a dividend growth investor. Why? It's because after investing on a company that you research and understand, you don't need to be concerned about the price of volatility or the day-to-day price changes. Like Warren Buffett said, if the business does well, the stock eventually follows. Okay, back to my portfolio. My fourth highest company that I'm invested in is AbbVie. I own 16.60 shares with a total value of $2,643. Quarterly, AbbVie pays me $23.42. I've been holding AbbVie for a long time now and I'm currently up by $876. On the third place is Berkshire Hathaway. I own 11.61 shares with a total value of $3,977. Berkshire Hathaway doesn't pay dividends and I'm currently up by $625. In second place, we have Microsoft. I currently own 13.65 shares with a total value of $4,100. Quarterly, Microsoft pays me $8.46. Microsoft is one of the first companies that I've invested in and currently I'm up by $668. And on our first place, we have Apple. I currently own 32.83 shares with a total value of $5,383. Apple has a quarterly dividends and I currently received $7.22. It's also my highest gainer with $1,323 of gains. When I bought my first Apple share, I only have $1.21 to invest. All I can buy is 0.017 shares of Apple. With this, I want to show you that everybody starts small. It doesn't matter how much you can invest. If you have high or low budget, as soon as you start investing, your money will start growing. And remember, it takes time. If you get value in this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel to get updates on my future videos. It's free and it will definitely help my channel. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I hope you guys like this video and see you in the next one. Peace.